Hello and welcome. Yes, it's been a long time. It's been over a week. I think since the last upload. I can't remember. It's been, shit's happened in personal life, so you got to take a bit of a rest out of YouTube. And we are back with Vannda, and this track is called Golden Land, and it's about 7 minutes. So I'm guessing it's going to be some patriotic stuff. So we're gonna check it out, and it could be similar to Is It Time to Rise, I think, because I know there was talks about a similar track coming out like that, but I don't know if it's going to be this particular one. I just want to make sure before we go any further. Time to Rise. So no. Cool. Right, we're gonna check it out. So no more talking, more watching. Let's do it. I mean, even the Visa card said Rise Beyond, do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It could be like, not a sequel to it, but a similar sort of track. But let's go. Let's go.
Suwannapur មិនត្រឹមតែជាកន្លែង
Right, hold up. Cool, let's go.
ថែមទាំងជាអារម្មណ៍សុវណ្ណភូមិជាទឹកដីកំណើតរបស់យើងជាទីកន្លែងដែលសម្បូរវប្បធម៌និងជាអារម្មណ៍ដែលខ្ញុំចង់ស្គាល់សុវណ្ណភូមិដោយក្តីសង្ឃឹមត្រូវចេះញញឹមពេលជួបទុក្ខព្រួយ
Nice visuals. Very nice visuals. I like that.
ខ្ញុំចូលទីនេះតំណាងឲ្យខ្មែរប្រៀបដូចព្រះវិស្ណុដៃមកពាន់អ្នកស្ដាប់ខ្ញុំយល់
Wait, bro. I was expecting him to like come in a bit softer, maybe with some nice, smooth shit. But he's just gone straight into it. Let's just go back to that real quick. Hold up. ខ្ញុំចូលទីនេះតំណាងឲ្យខ្មែរប្រៀបដូចព្រះវិស្ណុដៃមកពាន់អ្នកស្ដាប់ខ្ញុំយល់ប្រៀបដូចមន្តអាគមប្រៀបដូចត្រវកុំគេសាក់យន់មានឥទ្ធិពលមានធម្មពលដោយហៅទឹកភ្លៀងហើយបកលន់សំឡេងខ្ញុំបែកពីពេញពិភពលោកប្រៀបដូចអ្នកប្រាជ្ញគាថាពន់ I gotta run តន់នៅក្មេងខ្ញុំមានមនសិការចាក្នុងសំឡេងចាស់ចូលចិត្តពេក I mean even Vannda's voice on the beginning of this track it sounds very aggressive and very intense, so in comparison to how we usually sound. So I think there was so here. ប្រៀបដូចព្រះវិស្ណុដៃមកពាន់អ្នកស្ដាប់ខ្ញុំយល់ប្រៀបដូចមន្តអាគមប្រៀបដូចត្រវកុំគេសាក់យន់មានឥទ្ធិពលមានធម្មពលដោយហៅទឹកភ្លៀងហើយបកលន់សំឡេងខ្ញុំបែកពីពេញពិភពលោកប្រៀបដូចអ្នកប្រាជ្ញគាថាពន់ I gotta run តន់នៅក្មេងខ្ញុំមានមនសិការចាក្នុងសំឡេងចាស់ចូលចិត្តពេកខ្ញុំសងព្រេងដាឡាស្នាមខ្ញុំថាជាស្ដេចក្មេងក្រឹកក្រែងដូចរំជួយដី flow ហូរបែកចេញទិសទាំង8ខ្លួនមានបារមីដូចជាកុងសីទឹកមក And I mean Young King. Yes, because when you listen to Time to Rise, you had the traditional musician there, and it felt like that's where Khmer music really was for a while. And then obviously people like Vannda came out and they just changed the whole scene, incorporating traditional music with more modern hip hop, and it became what Vannda does. And what Vannda is really, when you listen to his music, you listen to what he's saying, you listen to the feelings that he's trying to portray through the music as well. So that's the thing. And for anyone who says that rap isn't music, right? Just, if you're part of my channel, if you subscribe to my channel and you think that, please go find the unsubscribe button and then unsubscribe, because I do not have time to teach people or to let people know that that rap is music. Okay, so we're not going to get into it. There was an Indian artist. The only reason I bring it up is because there's an Indian artist, old school traditional artist, who brought it up and said that rap isn't music, which is a bit fucking dumb. But please don't be that person. Please do not be that guy. All right, good. Let's go. ក្នុងសំឡេងចាស់ចូលចិត្តពេលខ្ញុំសងព្រេងដាឡាស្នាមខ្ញុំថាជាស្ដេចក្មេងក្រឹកក្រែងដូចរំជួយដី flow ហូរបែកចេញទិសទាំង8ខ្លួនមានបារមីដូចជាកុងសីទឹកមកខ្ជាក់ពឹសដូចគេសូនបល័យខ្ញុំឈ្មោះ Vannda កើតលើដែនដីសុវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដា
ដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលិសទាំងវិជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូងខ្ញុំឈ្មោះវណ្ដា
Okay, so he put Cambodia on the map for music and, you know, the goodness of it. But Cambodia was already on the map for other bullshit, you know, late 60s, 70s, that type of shit. But I'm glad that that perception has changed and Cambodia is not seen as this sort of like, you know, country where you know, dictatorship is still ongoing and so on. You know, I'm glad that it's moved away from that. And then, you know, especially foreigners like myself as well, we appreciate the traditions, the culture and everything around it. And yeah, I think it's about time that obviously, you know, the perception has sort of cleaned itself and it doesn't associate Cambodia or Khmer with the others. You know, which I don't really want to mention.
Say ទឹកមកខ្ជាក់ពឹសដូចគេសូបល័យខ្ញុំឈ្មោះវណ្ដាកើតលើដែនដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដាដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលិសទាំងវិជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូងខ្ញុំឈ្មោះវណ្ដាកើតលើដែនដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដាដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលិសទាំងវិជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូងបោះសោកពីសម្ដីតាក់ទាញស្រីលបោអ្នកមាក់ថប់សម្ដីបាត់ឈ្មោះពីនគរចាញ់ដែងទ្រឹស្ដីឈប់សម្ដីទៅតាម flow ខ្នះខ្នែងដូចកវីពីសម័យមហានគរ
Bruh, seriously, yo, Vannda fam, like, take it the fuck easy, bruv. Like, when you sort of, you know, before you listen to a track like this, you read the title Golden Land and you automatically assume that it's going to be about, obviously, the traditions, the cultures, and it's going to be very sort of like, very folksy in terms of, you know, the music, the chorus and stuff. But Vannda has really, really just broken that mold and he's gone directly into his fucking, you know, into his MCing. ដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលិសទាំងវិជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូងបោះសោកពីសម្ដីតាក់ទាញស្រីលបោអ្នកមាក់ថប់សម្ដីបាត់ឈ្មោះពីនគរចាញ់ដែងទ្រឹស្ដីឈប់សម្ដីទៅតាម flow ខ្នះខ្នែងដូចកវីពីសម័យមហានគរខាងនេះដូចជារមណីចង់លេងជាមួយមន្តើពួកជំនាញពងពួកកជ្រងលេលើលេងដឹង Bro, you've been hanging about with Krishna for a while, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? God, I just want these man to have a collaboration one time. I really do. And I don't mean the A-Witch collaboration. I mean just them two, a collab. ថប់សម្ដីបាត់ឈ្មោះពីនគរចាញ់ដែងទ្រឹស្ដីឈប់សម្ដីទៅតាម flow ខ្នះខ្នែងដូចកវីពីសម័យមហានគរខាងនេះដូចជារមណីចង់លេងជាមួយមន្តើពួកជំនាញពងពួកកជ្រងលេលើលេងដឹងជើងត្បូងលេងពណ៌ដឹងកលជួបពេលភ្នែកខំស្គបព្រីស្គបដល់ប្រាប់គេថាខ្ញុំជាមិត្តភក្តិតាំងតែខ្ញុំសម័យខ្លួនមិនដែលនៅស្គាល់អ្នកចង់មានឥទ្ធិពលពីអ្នកមិនខំប្រឹងស៊ីបាយតបពីខ្ញុំមកសាច់ហើយសន្និដ្ឋានឆ្អឹងក៏ប្រមង្ឃាមមិនជួយទៅឈាមដៃតង់ឡើងរវាងមិនក៏ធ្វើយ៉ាងហ្នឹងឬចាត់ទុកខ្ញុំជាឈាមខ្លំមកដូចជាមានផ្លេចថាខ្ញុំជាសិន Yo honestly that flow and them schemes that he was just pulling out, fam, come on, bro. Come on. ពីសម័យមហានគរខាងនេះដូចជារមណីចង់លេងជាមួយមន្តើពួកជំនាញពងពួកកជ្រងលេលើលេងដឹងជើងត្បូងលេងពណ៌ដឹងកលជួបពេលភ្នែកខំស្គបព្រីស្គបដល់ប្រាប់គេថាខ្ញុំជាមិត្តភក្តិតាំងតែខ្ញុំសម័យខ្លួនមិនដែលនៅស្គាល់អ្នកចង់មានឥទ្ធិពលពីអ្នកមិនខំប្រឹងស៊ីបាយតបពីខ្ញុំមកសាច់ហើយសន្និដ្ឋានឆ្អឹងក៏ប្រមង្ឃាមមិនជួយទៅឈាមដៃតង់ឡើងរវាងមិនក៏ធ្វើយ៉ាងហ្នឹងឬចាត់ទុកខ្ញុំជាឈាមខ្លំមកដូចជាមានផ្លេចថាខ្ញុំជាសិនអេងណារនូរមីគ្មានអ្វីត្រូវពិបាកតែពេលនេះទុកខ្ញុំអ្នកធ្វើបើអ្នកមិនណើពើទុកខ្ញុំអ្នកមើលបភ្នែកអ្នកខាត់គីខ្មែរយើងមិនមែនអ្នកជំងឺស៊ីមើងងាយពុះក្បាលពួកឲ្យបាយជាពីណាក៏ដោយឲ្យតែមើងងាយខ្មែរជន់កឲ្យតតែភ្នែកលៀនថ្លៃខ្ញុំឈ្មោះវណ្ដាកើតលើដែនដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដាHonestly, this song is just completely blown my expectations, by the way. Like, from what I was expecting to what I'm hearing right now, it's just totally different. And I'm fucking loving it. Right, sorry, I'm just going to have to go back to that. Because he just dropped some shit out there, bro.
Ain'tដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលិសទាំងវិជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូងខ្ញុំឈ្មោះវណ្ដាកើតលើដែនដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដាដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលិសទាំងវិជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូង
Okay, so there probably will be a bit of a switch going on. Hold on 2 seconds, guys. I just had to put some thermal paste on my Mac's processor. I mean, it's made some sort of difference, but I just don't think it's, I think the airflow in a Mac is very not that good, to be honest, especially for what I want to do. It's heating up already. So if for some reason this video just sort of cuts out or just starts being laggy, I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I could get another Mac, but they cost about $2,000, so no, I can't do anything about that.
Chim khmai vai raman
Oi,
Chim chmang chi dam rai
oi.
ho kan Member lai le sbai min a than Chel bo ka taw ph strau better run Mok tan du khrum chan khsam dai min
Oi, oi, wait. Sorry, but we need to go back to the whole thing.
Chim khmai vai raman Chim chmang chi dam rai ho kan Member lai le sbai min a than Chel bo ka taw ph strau better run Mok tan du khrum chan khsam dai min preng khrum play min sman Tang ne ma ta ko man luk tong chit khmai ta dal le tham chan Chim khmai vai raman Chim chmang chi dam rai ho kan Member lai le sbai min a than Chel bo ka taw ph strau better run Mok tan du khrum chan khsam dai min preng khrum play min sman Tang ne ma ta ko man luk tong chit khmai ta dal le tham chan Cha đôi cả vụt mốc sruột Mình đã prưu prưu thì sẽ mau vì nè Chỉ mau vì lệch, mau vì cái, mau vì chơi, mau vì tabo Mình đã bà rôm trông, mình đã riêng được cầm ràng Dương mình khá bồn hay dương trời tăng gần lông Đã sát bà công, tăng mình đã sẽ may gần đa Mình tình cho ta xa, chỉ bà tình cho ta côn Bụi bẹ bà rõ chim nôn môn Bụi chom khá rong hay dương chế đam côn Bụi xa may ông cô ខ្លាំងទាំងសម្បត្តិផលសង្គមក្បាច់គុណការពារជាតិការពារទឹកដីប្រាកដលបុកតរាប់ពាន់ឆ្នាំមុនរាប់ពាន់ឆ្នាំក្រោយយើងនៅតំណាងមានគេដំណែលចង់លៀតទៅដាសិល្បៈក្បាច់គុណយុទ្ធគុំយុទ្ធសិលយុទ្ធសាស្ត្រក្នុងប្រទេសដ៏ចំណាស់មួយនេះឲ្យអ្នកឯងទៅមកខាងបើអ្នកមានដំណួរឲ្យឈួតដូចគេច្រើនខ្មែរអត់ចេះព្រួតតែពួកដៃកសាង
Wait, wasn't there another Cambodian artist who did a similar sort of track? Oh God, what was his name? Shit. You know what? That's going to be a bitch to find because it was a very, very long time ago. I want to say it began with a V, but I can't remember. It's going to be fucking years and years ago. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Was it Vannda? No, it wasn't Vannda, was it? Was it Vannda? No, definitely not Vannda. Vannda. I don't see no, it wasn't G David either. It was a long time ago. I'll be honest, I don't even think I'm going to find it because it was just so long ago. It was the guy wearing the fucking... He had like a golden suit going on. I can't remember the name of the track. But anyway, let's go.
មកបឋមនេះស្ងួតបើយើងជាតំណាងបើគេថាយើងអួតយើងថាមានសំណាងបើគេថាយើងអួតយើងអួតអត់សំដែងដែរនៅលំបែងយើងអត់ចាក់គ្នាឯងបើឃើញខ្មែរយើងលយអត់គិតចង់យ៉ាងណែអត់គិតចង់យ៉ាងណែបើឃើញខ្មែរយើងឡើងអត់យកជើងមកបែងអត់ដែរជាបំផ្លាញក៏អត់ជាបំផ្លែងយើងចេះតែបង្ហាញឲ្យបង្ហាញគេដំណែល Cause it's time to rise not time to rot បើសិនជាខ្ញុំរត់ទៅឲ្យផុតនៅពេលខ្ញុំមកវិញខ្ញុំជួយអ្នកមកឈត់ដោយដៃដែលខ្ញុំលុតហើយខ្ញុំចាប់អ្នកមកពុតឲ្យអ្នករត់ធត់មើលឃើញខ្ញុំដូចគឺខ្មោចបើសិនជាខ្ញុំដុតអ្នកឲ្យក្រោកចង់សើជាមួយខ្ញុំតែ
It's
ខ្ញុំ
more
អត់
like a figurative call to war, isn't it? And almost sort of reminding people or giving a history of Cambodia. And within that, he's obviously saying that, we are the protectors of our land and we will basically fuck you up, mate. Which is fair point. Fair point. I'd say the same thing.
ខ្មែរឈ្មោះអ្នកសោយពួកអ្នកចំបាំងមកខ្លាំងក៏មិនច្បាំងដែរធ្លាប់ណាស់និគមតែខ្ញុំខ្លាំងនៅបារាំងដែរយើងមកភ្នំដូចជាភ្នំនឹងរ៉ែដែងនៃសវណ្ណភូមិ
The French ruined that whole region, to be honest, from Vietnam to Cambodia. They just ruined that whole region during the fucking early 1900s, late 1800s, or whatever it fucking was. They fucking ruined it. I mean, the Vietnam War happened because of the French lost because they are the French. And that's what they do. They lose in wars, or they just don't fight. So there you go. But yeah, thanks to the French and the British, obviously. I'm not forgetting those guys, you know. Gotta shout out, gotta send out a fucking respect to these guys. No, they ruined the whole of that whole region. It was just ruined by these men. And obviously, like I said, the French are pretty much to blame for the Vietnam War. Let's go.
ឈឹមខ្មែរវេរម័នចេញច្បាំងជាដំរីរត់ប្រកាន់មានបល័យលើស្បែកមានអឋានចេះលបកតោផ្សត្រូវ better run មកតាំងលើក្លឹមច័ន្ទសំដីមានប្រេងក្នុងភ្លេងមានស្មានតាំងនាមមកតកោម៉ាន់លើកតងជាតិខ្មែរទៅដល់លើធម្មច័ន្ទឈឹមខ្មែរវេរម័នចេញច្បាំងជាដំរីរត់ប្រកាន់មានបល័យលើស្បែកមានអឋានចេះលបកតោផ្សត្រូវ better run មកតាំងលើក្លឹមច័ន្ទ
And honestly, like Vanda's changing his voice and his cadence very nicely, and he sounds different. Like when he changes it up, if you don't know who's actually on, you wouldn't think that it's Vannda. I mean, you would, because obviously the music is very Vannda-like, but apart from that, no, you wouldn't really know, because again, he's just the way that he's manipulating his voice. Like I've said before, he's using it as an instrument. I mean, most of this track is percussions, so he's using his voice as an additional instrument on top of that. Nice. Angkor Wat. I would love to visit that place. Just once in my life, would love to visit. It's one of those things where you just must. The Draco Constellation. Wow. I mean, it kind of makes sense back then when these things were built, because I'm guessing there wasn't too much, there wasn't much measuring going on as we know it today. Maybe they had to use the stars in order to position certain parts of the building. I don't know. Again, I don't know about that, but I like this type of stuff, you know? It was, see, this is the type of track that I was expecting what Vannda's singing now, but I got a totally different track of just Vannda fucking, just going a proper MC on it. What a voice Vannda has, by the way. Hey, look, I know it's a long video, and I apologize about that, but it was a long video to go through and discuss some things. But I hope you enjoyed it. I really do, and I hope you enjoyed their video, obviously the music, Vannda's music, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like, hit the subscribe. I think it's like, from the people watching, like 78% aren't subscribing, and that's fine. That's absolutely no problem. I'm not going to sit here and force you to subscribe, but if you are not subscribing, just drop me a comment. Drop me a message on Instagram or privately or whatever it is. Just tell me why, and that's something that I can work on. I'm always looking to sort of progress the channel, but to be honest, from what I do and from what I like doing is reviewing and reactions. I don't really care much about anything else, to be honest. But that's where you guys come in. You can let me know what you want to see on the channel, and like I said, if you haven't subscribed, just let me know why. Maybe there's something I can do to change your mind. Good. And I'm going to go. I will catch you on the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay alert.